ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखीय बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद. In this, we are seeing Ghata Bhashya, page number 35. In the last session, I had raised one question. Anybody remembers the question?
What's the difference between Godastha Vijnana and Kshanika Vijnana?
Okay, close enough. The question was, Swasamvedya and Swayam Prakasha. Swasamvedyatva in Kshanik Vijnana and Swayam Prakasha in Advaita Vedanta. What is the difference? Swasamvedyatva means the vritti is drashta and vritti is drishya. So in that vritti, drashtritvam is there. It becomes illuminator and it gets illumined. So there is a kriya of illumination in that vritti. This is how they understand. This is swasamvedyatvam. In Advaita Vedanta, Swayam Prakasha is different. In Vedanta, we say Atma is Prakasha Matra. It is not Prakashaka of itself. So Atma does not become Prakashaka and Prakashya, illuminator and illumined. Atma is illumination. In their darshana, Atma is illuminator and Atma also gets illumined. This is the Bheda. So they say Atma is karta of illumination and karma of illumination. We say Atma is neither karta nor karma of illumination. Atma is illumination matra. So this is the Bheda. Further now you see in Tika, second paragraph. Sadrishya siddhim abhyupetya shankate. Sadrishya asiddhi. So Purva Pakshi says, even if there is no sadrishya, maybe there is a buddhi, because Siddhanti said pratyabhijna. Purva Pakshi said sadrishya. Siddhanti refuted sadrishya. So sadrishya is not there. Purva Pakshi says even in the absence of sadrishya, maybe there is sadrishya buddhi in bhashya. Asatyeva sadrishye tad buddhi riti chet. Asatyeva sadrishye. Even when sadrishya is not there, sadrishya buddhi is there. It's possible in this way. Iti chet. Siddhanti says, no. See Tika first. Yatra sati eva arthe dhihi tatraiva sadhakapeksha na anyatra iti bhava. Yatra sati eva arthe dhihi. Sati eva arthe. even only when artha is there, then sati eva arthe dhihi. Tatraiva sadhaka apeksha na anyatra. When artha is there, then buddhi will be there. Arthe sati dhihi. In that case, sadhaka apeksha is there. Anyatra sadhaka apeksha is not there. Means what? See further. Tatra, so this bahyarthavadi is there towards that person, this argument is given. If sadrishya is not there, how will I get sadrishya buddhi? Purvapakshi's argument is sadrishya, asatyeva sadrishya tad buddhi. If ghata is not there, ghata jnana. So bahyarthavadi says ghata has to be there for ghata jnana. Correct? That's why bahyarthavadinam prati. This answer is going to be towards refuting that person who accepts that bahyarthavada is required. So that person will go away now. Sati eva arthe dhihi tatra eva sadhaka apeksha na anyatra. In that, you see the answer. Na tad idam buddhyoho api sadrishya buddhivat asad vishayatva prasangat. Sadrishya buddhi has asad vishaya. So now you see, tad buddhi means tat pushpam, idam pushpam. Tat pushpam, idam pushpam, this together will form pratyavijna. This, according to Vedanta, this is the result of tad buddhi and idam buddhi is pratyavijna. Purvapakshi says tad buddhi, idam buddhi together forms sadrishya. If this sadrishya buddhi has asad vishaya, means this object of this vritti is asat, then object of this tad buddhi and idam buddhi, their both vishayas also will become asat. If the sadrishya buddhi vishaya is asat, tad buddhi and idam buddhi vishaya also will become asat. That's what he said. Tad idam buddhyoho api sadrishya buddhivat asad vishayatva prasangat. They will also have asad vishayatva. Asad vishayatvam, tika. Vijnanavadi aha. So then what will happen? Tad buddhi vishaya is asat, idam buddhi vishaya is asat, sadrishya buddhi vishaya is asat. Vijnanavadi says asad vishayatvam eva sarva buddhinam astu. So then tad buddhi is vishaya is asat, idam buddhi vishaya is asat, sadrishya buddhi vishaya is asat. So all buddhis vishayas, their vishaya is all asat only. Sarva buddhinam vishayatvam asat. Iti chet. In Tika. तथा सति आलम्बनम क्षणिक विज्ञानम इति अस्यापि ज्ञानस्य असद विषयतया विज्ञानवाद असिद्धिः इत्याह. Then all buddhis, they will have only asad vishaya. So in that case, analambanam kshanika vijnanam. Kshanika vijnanam will have no alambanam because all the time it will be asat, asat, asat. Analambanam kshanika vijnanam. Iti asyapi jnanasya asad vishayataya vijnanavada asiddhihi. Tat buddhi vishaya is asat. Idam buddhi vishaya is asat. Sadrisha buddhi vishaya is asat. So now next buddhi came. What is that buddhi? All vishayas, all buddhis, all jnanam, their vishaya is asat. Right? This understanding came. The vishaya of this is asat, vishaya of this next is asat, vishaya of this is asat. Therefore, vishaya of all jnanam is asat. Now he says, this also असति अपि ज्ञानस्य विज्ञानम इति अस्यापि ज्ञानस्य अस्य ज्ञानस्य means this jnanam, the conclusion which says that all jnanam is asat, their vishaya is asat, even this jnanam will have vishaya as asat. अस्यापि ज्ञानस्य असद विषयतया विज्ञानवाद itself asiddha, because whatever you say that Vijnanavada is saying all Vijnanam will have Asat Vishaya. So this Vijnanam also is Asat. If you say all my statements are wrong, this statement also is wrong, like that. Vijnanavada asiddhi ityaha na iti. What right now Purva Pakshi is saying, if you say all statements are wrong, all my statements are wrong, by saying this, you are making a statement. So it has Vakyatvam. Yatra yatra Vakyatvam. Tatra tatra Mithyatvam. Sarve mama Vakyani Mithya. So this Vakya has Vakyatvam. So if Vakyatvam is there, bas. This is how you have to understand. Vijnanavada asiddhi ityaha na iti. Na. Buddhi buddhehe api asad min bhashya. Buddhi buddhehe api asad vishayatva prasangat. Buddhi means this jnanam about jnanam. Jnanam of all these other jnanam. This jnanam also will have asad vishayatva. Asad vishayatva prasanga. Tadapi astu iti chet. That also can have asad. So now this is Shunyavadi. In Tika it is given Shunyavadiya. So Shunyavadi does not have problem in accepting everything as asad. Shunyavadiya. Tadapi asad. Iti chet. Sarva dhihi asad vishaya iti esha dhihi असद विषया स्यात् ततश्च सर्वबुद्धेः असद विषयत्व असिद्धिः इति दूषयति. सर्वाधिः असद विषया, all jnanams are asad vishaya. Iti esha dhi, this jnanam says sarva dhihi asad vishaya. This jnanam also iti esha dhihi asad vishaya syat. This also will have asad vishaya. Tatasya sarva buddhehe asad vishayatva asiddhi. So then how you will do the siddhi that all of them have asad vishaya, because this also has asat only as its vishaya. Iti dushayati. Na. Sarva buddhi in bhashya. Sarva buddhinam mrishatve asatya buddhi anupapattehe. If all, this is what, if all buddhis are mrisha, then this statement of yours is also mrisha. How will I take this as pramana vakya? Because this also will be a pramanam. So asatya buddhi, this dridha jnanam will never take place, prama will not take place, because Whatever you are saying, its Vishaya is Asat. असत्य बुद्धि अनुपपत्ते है इन टीका परपक्ष असंभवात् तत्प्रत्यभिज्ञया स्थायी हेतु सिद्धौ दृष्टान्तस्य साध्य वैकल्यम परिहृत्य अवान्तर प्रकृतम उपसंहरति परपक्ष असंभवात् देयर इज नो परपक्ष पॉसिबल हियर पर इन 14 नंबर टिप्पणी तार्किक बौद्ध इत्यर्थः doing the tarka that तार्किक बौद्ध परपक्ष असंभवात् tat pratyabhijnaya. So now Purva Pakshi could not establish his paksha because when you start accepting that tad buddhi vishaya is asat, idam buddhi vishaya is asat, sadrishya buddhi vishaya is asat, all buddhi vishaya is asat, when you say, your own paksha will not stand. That's why parapaksha asambhavat. And therefore, what is the conclusion? tat pratyabhijnaya sthai hetu siddhau. Sthai hetu was given on page number 30. Third line. Vimatam satpurvam karyatvat kumbhavat. So in that, sthayitva means sthayitva of karanam. Karanam always is there. It was there before the karya came into being. So this hetu, स्थायी हेतु सिद्धौ दृष्टान्तस्य साध्य वैकल्यम परिहृत्य अवान्तर प्रकृतम उपसंहरति. See, Purvapakshi, he said there is no sthayitva. What is the sthayitva part? If you remember, the discussion was Mrittika is there. From Mrittika, when it is in Pinda Rupa, from that, Ghata is produced, which is also made up of Mrittika. Purvapakshi said that Ghata has Pinda as its Upadana. Right? You remember? So this Sthayitva was not accepted by Purvapakshi. Siddhanti said this is Thai. Mrittika was there in Pinda, Mrittika is there in Ghata. You destroy that, Mrittika will be there in something else. So this is Thai. And that Sthayitva itself is the reason for Pratyabhijna. So Parapaksha Asambhavat, see the Tika, second last line. Parapaksha Asambhavat tat Pratyabhijnaya Sthai Hetu Siddhi is done. स्थायी हेतु सिद्धौ दृष्टान्तस्य साध्य वैकल्यम परिहृत्य. दृष्टान्तस्य साध्य वैकल्यम was given in that page in Tika that your drishtanta is kumbha. Kumbha does not have satpurvakatvam. Sadhya vaikalyam means in drishtanta sadhya is not there. So Siddhanti explained, no, kumbha had its karanam existing before kumbha came into being. So sadhya vaikalya dosha parihara is done. Is this clear how he connected from here to previous? Sadhya Vaikalyam Parihritya Avantar Prakritam. And Sadhya Vaikalya refutation was not our main goal. Our main goal is to do Karana Sat Siddhi and then Karya Sat Siddhi. Karya is Sat. Purvapakshi said Karanam is Asat, Karyam is Asat. So that is what he says. Avantar Prakritam Upasamarati Tasmat. In Bhashya. Tasmat Asat Etat Sadrishyat Tad Buddhihi iti. Asat etat sadrishyat tad buddhi. Therefore, what you said, because of sadrishya that buddhi is there, is not true. That buddhi is there because of pratyabhijna. This is the conclusion. Samprati, is this clear? This is, the language is little involved, but vichara is spashta. That karana mrittika became mritpinda, pindakara. Mritika also is now ghatakara. So ghata utpatti is not from nasha of pinda. Ghata utpatti is from mritika, which is sat. If you take mritpinda, it was asat. So that's why you think it was not there in this way. Samprati Karana Sattva Anumanam Nigamayati. So now Karana Sattva was the one thing that we wanted to establish. That Anumana Nigamanam is done now. Ataha Siddhaha Prak Karya Utpattehe Karana Sadbhavaha. One Nigamanam is done. Karya Utpattehe Prak. Before Karya is produced, Karana Sadbhava is Siddha. Karana was existing before Karya Utpatti. Karya Utpattehe Prak Karana Sadbhavaha Siddha. In Tika further. Karya Karanayor Dvayorapi Prag Utpattehe Satvam Anumeyam iti Pratignyaya Karanastitvam Prapanchitam Idanim Karya Astitva Anumanam Darshayati. Karya Karanayoho Dvayoho api Prag Utpattehe Satvam Anumeyam. So earlier discussion Siddhanti said both Karya and Karana they had Sat. What is the Vakya that we are discussing? Mrutyuna eva idam avrutam asit. So Mrutyuna is Karana. Idam is Karya. Mrutyuna eva idam avrutam asit. So Karana Sattva, Karya Sattva. This is the discussion. Of that, Karya Karanayoho Dvayoho api Prag Utpattehe Sattvam Anumeyam. This Anumanam should be done. This was the Pratignya of Siddhanti. Pratignyaya Karana Astitvam Prapanchitam. Karana Astitvam is established. Prapanchitam means explained. Vistritam. Literally it means. Prapanchare. So Prapanchitam actually means that Vistara is done in this way. Idanim Karya Astitva Anumanam Darshayati. Now we are going to do Karya Astitva. Which one did we finish?
Karana Astitva.
Correct. In Bhashya now, previous page. Karyasya cha abhivyakti lingatvat. Siddhanti gave only one hetu. Karya Astitva, what is required for that? Karya is abhivyakti linga. Karyasya abhivyakti lingatvat. So Karyasya Sattvam or Karyasya Sadbhavaha abhivyakti lingatvat. Now see Tika. प्राग उत्पत्तेः सद्भावः प्रसिद्धः इति चकारार्थः। उत्पत्तेः प्राक् कार्यस्य सद्भावः प्रसिद्धः. In this way you should understand. Because कार्यस्य च means कारणस्य सद्भावः उत्पत्तेः प्राक् सिद्धः. कार्यस्य च सद्भावः उत्पत्तेः प्राक् सिद्धः अभिव्यक्तिलिंगत्वात्. This is the हेतु. अभिव्यक्तिलिंगत्वात्. So you have done pratigna. What is the pratigna? कार्यस्य सद्भावः उत्पत्तेः प्राक् कार्यस्य सद्भाव. कार्य means घट. Before उत्पत्ति, घट उत्पत्ति, कार्य is सत्. उत्पत्तेः प्राक् कार्यस्य सद्भावः अभिव्यक्तिलिंगत्वात्. So pratigna is done, hetu is there. He explains that कार्यस्य सद्भावः प्राग उत्पत्तेः सिद्धः. He writes that down. Now on that there is going to be question by Purva Paksha. Hetu bhagam akshipari. What is the hetu? Abhivyakti lingatvam. Abhivyakti lingatvat is given. Abhivyakti lingatvam, on that there is akshepa in bhashya. Katham abhivyakti lingatvat abhivyakti lingam asya iti. Katham abhivyakti lingatvat. So Siddhanta says abhivyakti lingam asya, because he says abhivyakti as its linga, therefore it is abhivyakti lingaha. Ghata. Ghata is abhivyakti lingaha. Why? Abhivyakti is its linga. It comes into being. Therefore it was there before Utpatti. Because it manifests, therefore it was there earlier. Siddhanti said. Bahubri. Abhivyakti lingam asya iti. Tika. Abhivyakti lingam asya iti vyutpatya. By this vyutpatti. कथम अभिव्यक्ति लिंगत्वात् इति कार्य सत्वे हेतुः उच्यते. How do you say अभिव्यक्ति लिंगत्वात् is the हेतु for कार्य सत्व सिद्धि? कार्य सत्वे अभिव्यक्ति लिंगत्वात् इति हेतुः कथम? Just because you say अभिव्यक्ति लिंगम अस्य इति, therefore it is the hetu, that you have to explain. कार्य सत्वे कथम हेतु उच्यते? सिद्धे ही सत्वे अभिव्यक्तिर्लिंगम अस्य इति सिद्ध्यति. He says, you are saying its linga, means its indicator is because it has abhivyakti. Abhivyakti is its lingam. Abhivyakti hi lingam asya. So when it is there, then abhivyakti is its lingam. When it is there, then only you can say it has manifested. On that strength, tadbalacha sattva siddhi. So on abhivyakti balat, it's sattva. Sattva balat, abhivyakti. Abhivyakti balat, sattva. So just see, if it is there, then you say, because it was there, it has manifested. It was there in the clay. Ghata is there in the clay, unmanifest. Because it was there, therefore it has manifested. Because it has manifested, therefore it was there. Purva Pakshi is arguing with Siddhanti. What are you saying? There is Anyanya Ashraya. See this line. Siddhe hi sattve abhivyaktir lingam asya iti siddhyati. Tad balacha sattva siddhi iti anyanya ashrayat ityartha. So tad balacha, tad 8 number tippani, abhivyakti rupa linga jnanat. So if it is there, then it will have abhivyakti linga. Because there is abhivyakti linga jnanam, therefore you say it is there. Sattva siddhi. Iti anyonya ashrayat. Siddhant is going to say, no, there is no anyonya ashraya. Abhivyakti part, we both agree. There is no disagreement in the manifestation of pot. Where is the disagreement? Whether it was sat or asat in the karanam. So abhivyakti lingam is sampratipanna and sattva is vipratipanna. Now you see the next sentence. Sampratipannaya abhivyakta vipratipannam sattvam sadhyate. So abhivyakti is sampratipanna, means both have agreement. Sampratipannaya abhivyaktya vipratipannam sattvam. Sattva is vipratipannam. Vipratipannam sattvam sadhyate. Tanna anyonya ashrayatvam. And therefore there is no anyonya ashraya. Iti pariharati. Online, all are okay?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes. Yes, Swami.
Good. So, abhivyakti is there, it's known. Only the existence before the manifestation was there or not, that is question. So, Siddhanti says now in Bhashya. Abhivyakti is what first he says. Sakshat Vijnana Alambanatva Prapti. Sakshat Vijnana Alambanatva. See, this such vichara will make our buddhi very sukshma. Prayojanam of this, all this discussion is what? Somebody says, why I want to know I am Brahma. Whether something is sat or asat or there or not there or such kind of thinking, how is it going to help me? So this is for making the buddhi sukshma. When buddhi is sukshma, its ananda is not going to come from sthula vishaya. Sthula vishaya, within little vishaya, you will say enough now. I want something which has more depth. So the sthula thing, what is the bhoga here? Let go of this. So sukshma chintakaha, they will do such chintana. And they can, the longer you can remain in such discussions, you will not be able to enjoy these superficial things of the Vishnu. Of course, this will also produce jnana. That what I don't see, that does not mean it is not there. Like Karana also I don't see. Karya also I don't see. So, Sadharana Vyakti, common man will conclude it is not there. Don't think like that. And therefore, as individual also, when I thought I was not there, at that time also I was there. And when I think I will not be there, that time also I will continue. So therefore, there is no bhaya about anything. Because I am eternal. So once the vichara is clear, you can apply it elsewhere also. So abhivyakti is what? Sakshat Vijnana Alambanatva Prapti. Like Ghata Abhivyakti means now it becomes Sakshat Vijnana Alambana. It will become a Vishaya of Jnanam. Ghatakar Vritti can actually take place when Ghata is Abhivyakta, manifest. When it is only in the Mrittika Rupa, Ghatakar Vritti will not be Sakshat, Aparoksha. It will be only Paroksha Jnana. If lump is there and somebody says, you know there is Ghata inside this, so you will do Paroksha Jnana. Ghata will come later. But now there is Sakshat Vijnana, that is called Abhivyakti. Tika. So mostly now, right now, one Vakya in Bhashya, one Vakya in Tika. So just you have to keep coming up and down. Katham tarhi iha anumanam prayoktavyam iti ashankya. Then how here anumanam should be done? Katham tarhi iha. Iha means in the topic of Karya Sattva, where Abhivyakti Linga is the Hetu, Abhivyakti Lingatvat. How this Anumanam should be done? Anumanam Prayoktavyam. Iti Ashankya Prathamam Vyapti Maha. He gives Vyapti. Yad in Bhashya. Yad hi loke pravrittam tama adina. Pravrittam means Prakrishta Rupena Avrittam. Tama adina. Ghatadi Vastu. तद आलोकादिना प्रावरण तिरस्कारेण विज्ञान विषयत्वं प्राप्नुवत् प्राक् सद्भावं न व्यभिचरति. In the world, loke yad hi tama adina pravrittam. So imagine this room is completely dark. Actually, it happens when I close the doors and all. It actually becomes complete dark. That door also I have to close. Okay. Then in that case, if Ghata is there in this room, then if I turn on the light, I will see the Ghata. If Ghata is not there in the room, I turn on the light. Then there is no, Ghata is not there. Ghata will not become Abhivyakta. Now here, manifest English translation will not be accurate. Because Ghata has become Prakashita. It was already there. You turned on the light, Ghata you could see. So tama adina pravrittam ghatadi vastu loke tad alokadina pravarana tiraskarena. When aloka means light has been turned on, then what happens? Pravarana tiraskarena, that avarana is removed. Vijnana vishayatvam prapnuvat. It will attain Vijnana Vishayatvam. Means it will become object of knowledge. Any Ghata, Pata, whatever is there. Vijnana Vishayatvam Prapnuvat. And therefore, it will happen only if it had Prak Sadbhava. If it was already there. So Prak Sadbhavam na vyabhicharati. Means Niyamena Vijnana Vishayatvam will happen if there was Prak Sadbhava. यत्र यत्र प्राक् सद्भाव तत्र तत्र आलोकादिना प्रावरण तिरस्कारेण विज्ञान विषयत्वम्. प्रावरण तिरस्कारेण विज्ञान विषयत्वम्, that is to be understood. आलोकादिना प्रावरण तिरस्कार, that is only for explanation. Main part is only यत्र यत्र प्राक् सद्भावम् तत्र तत्र विज्ञान विषयत्वम्. But on what condition? This Tika. यद अभिव्यज्यमानम तत् प्राक् अभिव्यक्तेः अस्ति यथा तमोन्तस्थम घटादि इत्यर्थः. He does the anumanam. Yad abhivyajyamanam tat abhivyaktehe prak. Instead of saying tat prak abhivyaktehe asti, you understand tat abhivyaktehe prak asti. Whatever is manifest, it was there before, or whatever becomes known, that is a better translation. Whatever becomes known was there already earlier. Earlier it was there. If Ghata becomes known after light is turned on, Ghata was there. If pot becomes known after creation, then pot was also already existing. Pot was already there. So you see, Purva Pakshi was only focusing on some kriya. Siddhanti's Drashtanta is only Jnana also. Both he says this same rule can be applied there also. Just as in Kriya, Anabhivyakta becomes Abhivyakta. In Jnanam, Prakasha, Anabhivyakta becomes Abhivyakta. So Abhivyakti Linga is there in both. Samprati Anuminoti. Samprati means Idani, Idanim. Now he does the Anumanam. Tatha idam api jagat. So now ghata and all is done. Idam api jagat prag utpattehe iti avagacchamaha. So in this way we can know this jagat also was there before utpatti. Utpattehe prag jagat sadbhav was there. Just like yad abhivyajyamanam tad abhivyaktehe prag asti. Whatever becomes known, whatever becomes the vishaya of asti now was already there before in asti rupa only. Only thing is now it is abhivyakta and vritti vishaya sakshat. Earlier it was anabhivyakta, not vritti vishaya, but it was there. Avagacchamaha. So this we know. In Tika now he does the anumanam. Vimatam prag abhivyaktehe sad abhivyakti vishayatvaadi विषयत्व आद्य धी अभिव्यज्यते सद अभिव्यक्ति विषयत्व आद्य धी अभिव्यज्यते तत्प्राक् सत् संप्रतिपन्नवत् इत्यर्थः. In Tika, in Tippani, 12 number Tippani you see, Vimatam iti Shukti Rupyadinam api adhishthanatmana prak sattvam avadheyam, abhidheyam nahi, avadheyam. In Tippani, abhidheyam is given, right? Avadheyam should be known. But before that, first let us session, I thought Tippani is elaborating that part. Abhivyakte he prak. Before abhivyakti, sad abhivyakti vishayat. No, sad abhivyakti vishayatvat. That's how you have to do sandhi vichhed. Sad abhivyakti vishayatvat. Yad yad abhivyajyate tat prak sat. Or yad hi abhivyajyate, sorry. Yad hi abhivyajyate tat prak sat. Whatever is abhivyakta was there before. This is the vyapti. So abhivyakte he prak. Jagat also was there. Sat. Therefore it is known. Yadhi abhivyajyate tat prak sat. Some pratipannavat, like ghata, it became manifest after the aloka sambandha. So it was already there in that way. Nanu tamontastho ghato abhivyanjaka samipyad abhivyajyate. No tatra prakkalinam sattvam prayojakam iti ashankya aha. Now, you are giving different example. That ghata which is there in darkness, tamo antastho ghato abhivyanjaka samipya. So now that ghata has come in contact with light, which is the abhivyanjaka, illuminator. Samipyad abhivyajyate. Na tatra prakkalinam sattvam prayojakam. Prayojakam is hetu. Prakkalinam sattvam cannot be considered as hetu for that. Iti ashankya. Siddhanti says, nahi avidyamano ghata udite api aditye upalabhyate. If it was not there, even if sun rises, means brightest light is there, still you will not see. Why? Because it is not there. So Siddhanti still says, if it was there only, then it will become manifest. If earlier it was not there, it will not get manifest. So that hetu is still true. Siddhanti's hetu is abhivyakti vishayatvat. That object has become abhivyakti vishaya. Ghata is abhivyakti vishaya. Whether abhivyanjaka is prakasha or abhivanjaka is some kriya, ghata utpadana kriya, they are abhivyanjaka. Abhivyakti linga is there. Here it is given abhivyakti vishayatvat. In Tika, in that vimatam prag abhivyakti hai sad abhivyakti vishayatvat. So abhivyakti vishayatvam is there. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murtibheda Vivagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.